Alright, welcome to Chapter 2 of Hourglass. This is our Heroes and Hardships campaign about dimensional travel through time and space. And so we have basically what we have is a bunch of different settings mixed and matched, and so we're kind of doing that, I don't know, time bandits or quantum leap or whatever you want to call it, kind of general gist. Today we're at Earth 2320, and we're in the far reaches of space, and Ghost is with me tonight playing Samuel Clarke. Samuel Clarke is a deep space engineer, and he's been sent to the Trinity space station, which is a derelict space station that has been out of use for some time, and he and a couple fellow engineers have been sent here to do repairs and salvage, mostly salvage on the space station, to bring some useful parts out of it and back to their company that they work for, which is called Omega. And Omega does hire these salvage teams to pick up all these parts, and then they resell them for quite a profit. Samu, you've been here for several days working on this. It's been fairly standard. You've been taking, all the easy things to get out first, and but this place is very strange. When you got here, you saw like signs of damage, like there'd been something here that's happened. No one's given you any kind of information because that's all need to know classified. So you're not exactly sure what happened here. You've not seen any dead bodies or anything like that, but it's just you and a couple other engineers spread out across this pretty big space station. So you haven't even seen these guys since you've been here. You've talked to them on your communications, but you haven't definitely not seen them. And you're working with this old, barely functional power relay, which is a couple hundred years old actually, and pretty unstable. So I'll leave it to you to kind of give a short introduction of kind of who your character is and what this place is about and that sort of thing.
Yeah, Samuel Clarke has always wanted to be involved in technical aspects. He's always been closer with gadgets than he has been with people growing up, and his family perpetuated that themselves. His grandfather actually designed a lot of the deep space ships and worked on a lot of projects for the government, though a lot of his information is classified. There were some adversities in his life growing up, especially with his parentage. His mother died when he was young, she also being kind of a deep space voyager, not exactly an engineer, but involved in the technical side, surveyor team. And then his father took a complete 180 from everyone else, and after his wife's passing, actually became involved in Catholicism very heavily, rising through the ranks in that, and ran completely counter to Samuel's own goals. So he doesn't really have anybody back home, but he's always had his gadgets, his machines, and has always had a love for it and space. He received this assignment, he graduated top of his class, and a lot of the universities on the United Nations Initiative, which is essentially this United Earth government. And he spent a lot of time in space in his young adult years so far. Question, who do I know the names of the other engineers that I'm with?
Yeah, go ahead. You can give them whatever name you would like.
We'll go with Silas and Burton.
Okay.
And he'll be working on this generator, being very careful, knowing the instability of it could cause any kind of fluctuations, give feedback that could hurt him or cause disruptions across the station for their engineers, compromise hull integrity, things like that. Reviews it.
Yeah, this thing has been a major pain in your ass. It's just so old and has so much damage to it. Mostly just kind of damage that would happen over time, wearing out of certain parts. But it just makes it very finicky. And you've worked with these kind of things in simulations and in laboratories before in your education, but this is the first actual real one you've handled, because they're not very common these days. As you're kind of looking at it, you're, "Hey, Clarke, it's Burton. Got a question for you."
And he hits his comm pad back and, "Clarke here, receiving you, Burton. What's going on?"
Question, is the power active to the east side wing? Because I thought you shut that down, but I'm getting power spikes all through this bitch.
Hold one. Let me check the panels here. And he'll look at his instruments to see if it is, in fact, supposed to be going that way.
Give me a science roll. Or career.
Yes.
Career's good. Oh, yeah. There is no power to that part of the space station from this, and this is the only generator on the thing that's active.
Burton, this is Clarke. Confirm you said East Wing has power in it?
Spikes every, it looks like about every 5 minutes, to be quite honest, on the dot.
That's cut. There's no power going through from my end. There's no alternate sources that we know of.
Sure there's not a backup generator somewhere we missed?
I'll look at the layout again, but I'm pretty sure that this is the only power source. Wait one. And he'll check the layout to make sure.
Yeah, you look at the layout, and the schematics show that there was one, but it is quite clearly not there anymore. If the space station is essentially kind of this long oblong object, almost looks like a big, I don't know. It's kind of a goofy, like a big hot dog. Okay. And so the bottom. So it's kind of mirrored, though. It's like flipped in half. So all the redundant systems are on the bottom. And so there would be another one on the bottom, but the bottom part of it is severely damaged, and that part is completely gone. Like something blew it away.
Burton, Clarke here. I looked over the schematics. There was a backup generator at some point, but that bizarre damage that we saw coming in, that would include where the backup generator would be. I can try to finish up with this thing, or put it on hold for a second if you want to have another pair of eyes down there to investigate East Wing. It should not be receiving power whatsoever.
Well, power systems are not my forte. I'm just telling you that the computer systems keep spiking. I keep plugging my remote power generators in here, and every 5 minutes the computers go offline because it gets too much juice. So, and then, if I unplug, well, I can't power it up for until the 5 seconds that this power spike comes through. So yeah, I'm gonna need some help, or I can't do shit up here.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a pin on this for a second, Burton. I'm going to pack up, and I'll be down there in, let me see, and how long would it take them to walk there?
15 minutes.
I'll be there in 15. Just if you have other things you can do in the meantime, or just observe the area and see if anything else happens, I'll be down there and we'll take a look at it, see what's going on. If there's a wire or something, just be safe.
All right, I'll hang out here until I see you. Burton out.
And then Clarke out, and he'll turn it off, and he'll drop comms, and then he'll put this in the best stable state that he can, and come back to it later. Get his tools together.
Yeah, you essentially shut it down for the most part. You're having to turn it on for certain. It's really technical, detailed work, but you can easily just kind of flip the switch and turn it off for the moment.
And then he'll do a check-in on. So do I know what system Silas is supposed to be working on?
Silas is doing. He's doing kind of ad hoc type of things. So any kind of other systems like communication systems, navigation systems, that kind of stuff. He's trying to salvage that sort of thing. He's kind of a generalist.
Yeah. As Clarke is walking, he'll do a routine check-in. And Clarke to Silas, over.
There's no response on first request.
Silas, this is Clarke. Can you hear me? Over.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's weird to him. And so he's walking, and he goes to Burton. Burton, you hear me? Over.
Yeah, still waiting on you.
Have you heard from Silas at all? I just tried to do a routine check-in with him, and he did not respond to my comms.
Talked to him earlier today. Hold on. Let me make sure that it's not just your comms. You hear him kind of flip over and say, Silas, is Burton? Respond. Nothing. Silas, is Burton? Hey, man, come on. What you doing? Nothing.
Yeah. His radio must be dead or something. Last I heard, he was up in the aft deck working on the navigation systems, taking out all those boards. But yeah, I can't get a hold of him either.
Copy. Well, we'll fix this problem on your end, and then I'll take a look at it while you're working. This power generator is going to be a pain in the ass anyway, so one thing at a time. I'll be over shortly.
I mean, if you want to check in on Silas, you can. He's not too far from you. He's just up on the B wing. Right now, at least, well, that's where I think he is. Well, let me look. He looks at. You each have these kind of GPS-ish, not GPS, but something similar that keeps track of your position in the actual space station. And he's, yeah, I've got a ping from him. Everything seems normal. It just shows like, you know, heart rate and all that, oxygen and that sort of thing. He is up in the crawl terminal, 87. That's about 7 minutes away up your silo, and there's these big silos that are basically these huge ladders that go up or down.
Yeah, and he thinks about it. Copy. Thank you, Burton. I'm going to do a quick diversion just to see why he's not answering comms. I just don't want there to be a radio issue, so we take longer on this thing. And then I'll be down to help you out with that power situation. Over.
10-4. Over.
And then Clarke will actually divert to where Silas is supposed to be, following the Positional Suit ID marker, or PSIDM.
You head to the PSIDM, and you're going up these rungs of this ladder, tunk, 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 and it's, I mean, your suits are pretty bulky, and all around you it's this very circular kind of silo, and you know, on both sides there are ladders, and on each side that they're not ladder rungs are like all these technical pieces of equipment that can be replaced. You're seeing things that you know, it's kind of interesting to you to see all these small things. Like some things are like tertiary backup systems for some small little thing, right? It's just kind of interesting to see them actually firsthand. There'd be things like you would see in like class that, you know, you're told about for 5 seconds and maybe you get quizzed on them one day, right? Just kind of really minutia. And so that's kind of interesting. You get up to the spot and you know that this area is there's like this hatch, and if you pull down this lever, it opens this door. But you know this is decompressurized, this area.
Yeah, if he has any kind of mag boots or any kind of thing he can use to maintain.
Yeah, I would say that was in your suit. Your suit contains those.
Yeah, so he'll before he opens it up, he'll get the mag boots ready to enable when he gets up here. He'll float a bit, but then he'll enable them pretty quickly so he can get footing after he gets through the hatch. He'll open the hatch and all the air rush out, jump through, close it after he does. Mag boots on.
Yeah, your mag boots are on you, and then you feel your feet are kind of stuck to the ground as you see this opening. You look in here, and you're looking around a bit, and you look at your what did you say it was? I can't remember the acronym. PSIDM. And you see the bleep, and it's right in front of you, and then you look and you see this the suit, just kind of, the mag boots are on, and it's kind of leaning back away from you towards the decompressurized source into space. It's definitely not standing naturally, and you're guessing this is obviously Silas, but it's leaning back away from you, the suit, but it doesn't seem to be like there's anybody moving inside of it. It's kind of a...
Yeah, he looks at the suit and he tries to go over comms again because they're not talking out here like in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Silas, are you okay, buddy? Can you hear me? Comms working? Over?
No response.
Silas, did you hit the sauce a little too hard?
There's no response.
Jesus. And he's gonna start, because things like this, sleep deprivation, things like that can happen on a deep space thing.
Mm-hmm.
People get fucked with all the time. So he starts kind of heading over to check on him closer up, and he'll mag boot, release, and then he'll float over a bit, mag boot again, and just kind of do little like leapfrog things in zero grav.
Yep.
And then he'll try to get kind of next to the suit.
Yeah, you get over there pretty easy. That's not a problem. The suit doesn't move when you get over there, though.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of grab at where the arms are, and he'll again be on comms with that. Silas, can you fucking hear me? Come on, man, wake up. We're behind schedule as it is, and he's gonna pull him.
You're able to pull the suit, and you kind of like, I'm kind of imagining you kind of grab the wrist and pull the arm forward, and you feel like there's something in there, right? It's not empty, and you're able to pull it forward, but there is no response to any of your communications.
Yeah, he's gonna look around, like see if are there any punctures on his suit or what.
Go ahead and give me a perception. Yeah, you look it over. It doesn't look like there's any punctures or anything like that. Like, and your readings on your PIMD state that there's full oxygenation, heart rate. So if there's a puncture in a suit that was lasted for any more than a couple minutes, they would be dead. They would suffocate.
Yeah, he's just looking it over, and he's not getting any response, but he sees the vitals and everything, and he goes over the comms. Clarke to Burton, copy?
Burton here. Did you find him?
Yeah, there's something weird with him, Burton. He's not responding to anything. I have him here. He's not responding to any stimuli. I've pulled his arm. I've tried calming him. And he snaps and he can't really snap your fingers, but he's making a motion in front of the helmet. I've tried to get his attention. He's just standing here. Mag boots are engaged. Oxygenation is full. No suit punctures. I'm not a fucking doctor, but have you heard of anything like this before?
Negative. Should I call HQ?
I would put in a report. Just say status indeterminable for our Silas. I'm going to see if I can get him back to our shuttle, and we'll go from there. I'll come down and meet you, but I'm going to be a little bit longer. I don't know what his problem is.
10-4, be careful, please.
Copy. Clarke out. And he's going to go back over to Silas. Alright, Silas, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to disengage your mag, and I'm going to bring you along with me. So, if you're in there, you can wake up at any time.
Yeah, there's like a switch, probably on the hip, that disengages the mag. It's like a kind of like if you like turn something forward with your hand on your hip, so it's kind of like a bicycle almost, like, or a motorcycle, kind of that kind of action with your hands, and you're able to kind of disengage him.
And then I'll where's our shuttle from here?
It's kind of attached by this. There's a hangar-ish. It's kind of like it's not in a hangar. It's like kind of one of those things that you attach through a tube, and you open like it's almost like a submarine entry.
All right, and I'd have to go back down through the silo.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll disengage the mag locks on Silas's rig, and then he'll on his suit, and then he'll do the same kind of leapfrog thing back, just guiding Silas with him.
Yeah, as you are pulling him along, you kind of look down, and his hands are at your mag release, and he tries to actually release your mags as well. And go ahead and give me... he grabs it and starts to turn it. What do you do?
I definitely don't want to just be floating around in 0G, so I'm going to try to keep them on.
Okay, give me a hand-to-hand roll. And, challenging is what we'll say it is. Yeah, how do you, like, keep him from actually releasing your mag lock?
Yeah, so when I notice it, he's surprised, but he tries to think quick, and he grabs the wrist and just kind of pushes him towards, like, one of the walls that are still intact.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Silas, what the fuck are you doing? And he pushes him towards it, lets him kind of float in 0G for a minute towards the wall.
Yeah, he just kind of floats there, but there's no response, and he doesn't even move after, like, he tries to do that. He's just kind of floating there.
Yeah, so Clarke stands there for a second, kind of confused, wondering if he's just like imagined that, or if it was just the arm, the way he grabbed it. Maybe he forced it, and he's like rubbing his helmet as if he's trying to rub his head, but he can't. He's like, what the fuck? All right, Silas, we're gonna try this again. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. And he kind of moves towards him, being much more cautious this time. He's trying to figure out if that actually happened, or if it was just the way he moved his arm. He's kind of skeptical that Silas would do that, because the guy doesn't seem like a psycho. So
Yeah, Silas. You've had beers with him. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to go ahead and do it one more time here, but he'll probably actually grab, like, immobilize the wrist when he does it, and then just try to bring him over.
Yeah, you pull him for a bit, and he makes this very large motion with his other, one of his hands, and like he's reaching back towards your one of your oxygen tubes. You have multiple, right? There's fail safes and stuff, but he's like kind of like reaching for him. Go ahead and give me a hand-to-hand roll with 2 benefits this time, as you're kind of not expecting it, but you're on the lookout for it for sure. Oh yeah, he reaches and he grabs one of the tubes, but you're able to get it before he can yank it away? How does that kind of look as he keeps like trying to fuck you over?
So quit fucking around, and I'll boot him a bit when we're moving, and just try to keep him from fucking with me. Basically, I'm starting to assume he's like drunk or something like that happened, like maybe a few too many, even though it seems out of character for him as well as I know, like as far as I know him. I'm just assuming that maybe the job's getting to him a bit, space happens, and I'm just trying to get him in someplace safe and get him locked down at some point. But we don't have anything to restrain people. We're not cops. So.
No.
Yeah. So he's again just battling him, I guess, the whole way to the hatch. Yeah.
So as you kind of kick him away, though, he reaches up, and you see, at first, very kind of, what the hell is this guy doing kind of thing. He grabs his helmet, and he presses the release that would release it from the kind of the gorget, the collar of the suit.
What the fuck are you doing? And I'm gonna try to stop him.
Go ahead and give me a hand-to-hand roll with 2 benefits. Or actually, this could be athletics or hand-to-hand, whichever you would like.
I'll do athletics. 2 benefits still?
Yeah, 2 benefits. He's not actively trying to stop you.
Is athletics under strength?
It is.
I have it on agility on physical skill menu. I'll see if it rolls from the strength.
Really?
Yeah. It rolled from strength anyway, I think. Wait, no, it didn't.
Okay, maybe it is. Maybe I forgot. Is it? I don't remember. Anyway, that's fine. That worked.
I would have kept 3, so it had...
Let me look at the quick start guide. Who wrote this fucking thing? Let's see. It is strength. Huh. Okay, I'll have to fix the character sheet. Although
it'd be 26 because I'd keep 3, I think.
Let me just.
Yeah, so it'd be because I have 3 strength, 2. Yeah, so it'd be 5 drop 2.
It says it's under strength.
Yeah, in the menu that I did for the physical.
Oh. Okay. So was the roll right? It was not, was it?
No, it was.
Go ahead and just do it from your character sheet. I'll have to fix the macro. I think that's the problem. Yeah, you're able to. Yeah, he kind of like releases it, but you're able to keep him from like pulling it off at least. He's straining against you the entire time, like he's trying to take it off.
Yeah, I'm trying to force him in the hash. I'm actually gonna put out a call if I can to.
Yeah, you can.
Burton Clarke here.
Oh yeah, how's it going? I'm just. Are you done with that? I could use some help over here.
This is gonna sound insane, but I actually need you to help me.
How so?
Silas, I don't know how else to put this. He's trying to fucking kill himself.
There's a long... What do you mean?
He's tried to disengage my maglock several times when I'm trying to move him back because he's non-responsive, apparently, even though he's doing this shit. And he just tried to release his helmet. In fucking 0G.
Alright, I've got you on the thing that I can't remember, and I will be there soon.
Nav room, comms area. I'll try to get him in the hatch while you're down here and see what I can do. Have your helmet on in case I have to force him through 0G. I don't know how I'm gonna do getting him down this damn ladder.
10-4. Well, just get him inside, and it doesn't matter if he takes his helmet off. I'll be right there.
Alright, over. And he's gonna start forcing. Damn it, Silas! What the fuck is your problem? Get in there!
Yeah, with that roll, you're able to kind of lug him in through the door, and if you want, you can close it to release the...
Yeah, he will. He'll close it, and then he'll try to keep him, on the ladder, the rungs, and he'll...
I'm guessing there's like a ledge there, right? So he won't plummet or anything.
Yeah, and then he'll after he closes it, he'll keep him kind of contained because he's been acting like a nutcase, and he'll kind of shake him. It's like, what the fuck is your problem, man?
You shake him. There's no response. His hands have not moved from the end of his helmet, like he's gonna try to pull it off. He still has his hands like that.
Yeah, he holds him there for a minute, and he actually takes one hand and he will press the release since they're in oxygenated air now.
Yeah, let me move you guys over here. Yes, good. Yeah, so you're gonna let him take it off? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I mean he's got the. We're in oxygen. You know, we have oxygen now. It's not gonna kill him.
Yes.
And I want to see why the fuck he's not responding as well.
Yeah, you actually. He pulls it off quite suddenly as you kind of let him, and you are horrified to see this face look back at you.
Oh shit!
It is not Silas. His face is kind of rotted. His eyes kind of glow this reddish glow, but it is certainly not him. He once he takes his helmet off, he lets it like drop to the ground, clank clank, and he just kind of weakly reaches out to you, and it, like he's trying to like pull your oxygen off. Like it doesn't like register where he is or what he's doing. He just reaches out to you kind of in general.
Yeah, he'll push him away, and I know they don't have a whole lot of space on much, but he'll push him away and he'll back up a bit. Like, what the fuck? And he kind of backs off, and he drops his toolbox on the ledge.
Yeah, why don't you give me a courage roll?
Let's see if I have something.
Nervous would apply.
Yeah, I have nervous, which would be... Yep. And I have skilled, so I get +1 for it, but...
You pass. So you're able to keep it together as this thing is. Silas, you guess, is just kind of standing there, just like it's almost like what you would imagine like a little kid is like trying to grab you, right? It's a pain in the ass to like block and push away, but it's like if you really wanted to, you could just like, slam them into into the door and break their head if you wanted to. It's like that weakness, right? It's not like there's any real chance of them hurting you.
Yeah, he's gonna continue to keep. If he keeps reaching for him, at some point he'll keep him contained again, and he'll go back over to let Burton know. Burton, this is Clarke. Do you read?
No response.
Are you fucking serious? Burton, no games, please. Can you hear me?
No response.
Fuck. What happened to you, Silas? Shit. There's nothing recognizable about it at all, right?
I mean, it kind of looks like him, but it looks like if he was in a coffin for 6 months. Yeah, it's... yeah.
Do I have any direct line to headquarters or to any, like, subsidiary
you
place?
would have to go back to the ship.
Yeah, he'll...
Or access the computers of the base.
Yeah, he'll secure, make sure the hatch is secure since Silas is kind of meekly resisting him anyway. What he assumes to be Silas, and he's looking him over and shit. He'll try to like secure him in this portion of the hatch.
Yeah, he doesn't give you much resistance really.
And then he'll head to start looking for one of the computer terminals that are nearby.
Yep, you can.
And he gets on computer.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a sysops roll. This is very old tech. Sysops is under knowledge if you're looking for it. If you don't see it in your menu, it's just on your sheet.
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
going for the sheet. Didn't roll. Let me try it again. There we are.
Yeah.
That's not trained, so that would not explode. Actually, I don't think.
It didn't. I don't think.
No, it did.
Oh, it did.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be 19, I think.
Yeah, it would be 19. That's a success. Yep, you're able to get a channel to wherever you would like. You're able to access the computers in the base.
Yeah, he's gonna try to reach to whatever their because I'm assuming there's like a main ship or whatever that they're attached to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he reaches out. Do I have the name of that ship?
The USS. Make it up.
We'll call it the Monarch.
Monarch.
This is Engineering Team 3 to the USS Monarch. Over.
This is the Monarch.
This is Engineer Clarke, head of Team 3. Sorry. I needed to report. I don't even know how to begin. Over.
What do you need to report, engineer?
One of my crew is not responding to any comms at this point, and I recovered another member of my crew who is also not responding to comms, or wasn't responding to comms, and they've degenerated. Some kind of necrosis. I don't know how to describe it, honestly.
Can you send video or any sort of picture evidence? Just take a picture with your mag tool, please.
Do I have any kind of video?
Your suit could do it. Your suit has.
Hold one, Monarch. I'm linking a vid feed from my encounter with crewman R. Silas. I've also lost contact with my other crewmen at this point. Wait one, and I'll send it over.
Yep. There's a substantial delay in response, probably 5 minutes. Every time you query them, they're still processing. There's no a definitive answer. And finally, we have received your video. Thank you, Engineer Clarke. Please hold by. If you could perhaps rendezvous in the hangar, that would be good. You may, if you can bring Engineer Silence with you, that is also good.
Understood, Monarch. I'm going to try to recover my other crewmen. I believe I've secured Silas in a bulkhead for now. I'll see if I can find my other crewman, and I'll pick him up on the way out. Over.
Affirmative.
And he'll cut comms at that point. Clarke out. Cut comms. He'll try Burton again. Burton, this is Clarke. Look, we're gonna be leaving here. Can you respond? Over.
Nope.
He'll check the PS IDM for him as well, see if I can locate where he's at.
Yeah, he's right outside your door.
Yeah, but he is relieved at first, but then realizes what happened last time. There were no comms, so he looks at the door. The door is locked, right? It's shut.
It's shut. It's not locked.
Yeah, he'll try calming Burton. Burton, I'm reading you right outside my door, and he's gonna reach down for his one of his tools that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Burton, if you can hear me, if you can respond, you need to do it, because it's been a long day now, and I don't want to hurt you if I don't have to. Over.
No response.
Okay. He'll have the weapon. He'll have his wrench raised in one hand and unlock the door, open the door with the other.
You just see Burton's suit. He's just sitting there, standing there, kind of like very similar to how Silas was. Only there's no like, he's not leaning in any way. He's actually kind of slumped forward because there's gravity and everything here. So he's just kind of, leaning forward almost. He's not falling over, but it's kind of awkward the way he's standing for sure.
And he'll click his fingers a couple times. Burton?
No. Mm-mm.
Fuck. And he'll reluctantly release the helmet portion.
Yeah, as you release the helmet on Burton, he doesn't go to take it off. Are you going to take his helmet off?
Yeah, he'll hesitate for just a moment, kind of holding around the edge, and then he'll pull it so it comes loose.
Alright, give me a sec. This is pretty seat of my pants. 2 sec. Where is it? Come on. There we go. It should be in here. Yeah. You release it, and you're kind of, I would assume, pretty pleasantly surprised that you don't see the same thing as you saw before. Instead, you see Burton, actually. However, his eyes are very similar to Silas's. Kind of, they have a red pigment to them.
Yeah, he will bring him in the door and shut it, and he'll kind of lean Burton up against the wall. Burton, hey. Burton, it's Clarke.
Yes, Clarke. Yes, Master. Yes, we will have the moons back. We will take it back. Yes.
Well, and he looks at him. What? What are you talking about?
I will be obedient. I do bow to you in your powerful. Did you find Silas, Clarke?
And he's looking at Burton. He's like, "Yeah, I told you I found Silas."
Let's take him back to the. We can get him back on the ship then, huh?
No, wait. Why did you come off of comms? You were talking to me just minutes ago, and then you went off comms.
Oh, it must have my communications must be down. It's okay. I'm here now. Let's get him back to the ship.
Burton, you're acting a bit strange, buddy. Are you sure you're okay? You were.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. This place is kind of strange, but yeah, I don't know. I felt kind of lightheaded for a minute, but I'm cool. Oh man, he was fucking looks terrible. What the hell's wrong with him?
And he kind of straightens up a bit, not fully certain. I don't know. I just found him up there leaning. He looked like he was about to almost fall out of the damn crap.
He's fucked up. We should get him back, man. We should. Let me. I'll get a hold of HQ. All right.
I already contacted them. They're expecting us.
Okay. Well, should we get him back to the ship? Get him ready to get out of here? Evac.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna take him back. I just want you to go ahead and, close up a couple of connections here, with the computers, and then, come meet us on the ship after you're done.
Okay. I'll take a look at it, sure.
Yeah. I'll let you know whenever, we're ready for you.
10-4. Hey, hi, there's, I meant to tell you about this. There's a girl that's been asking about you on the ship over there on the, what did you call it? The big ship?
Monarch.
The Monarch. The Monarch, I think she's in the biology lab?
Huh. Lab geek, huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah, what did you tell her about me?
Well, all bad things, of course. That's why she's interested, obviously.
Smart. Listen, Burton, if something's wrong, you can always tell me, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know. It was weird. I agree. I feel very real strange. I was coming over here and I don't know. I just fuck. It's maybe I got dementia or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I came here. I got lightheaded. Maybe I passed out or something. Maybe my air is maybe this we got some. I don't know, oxygen. He looks at like this pad on his arm. He's like, oxygen levels seem okay, but you never know in something this old. Maybe it's just, maybe it's not working as well as we think.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you could take off your helmet and figure out how does it seem to you.
I'll come test it. And I want to make sure I can get him back there before I start suffering any effects if it is something in the air, And does it seem like he's bullshitting me?
Go ahead and roll detect lies.
All right.
It's under empathy. You're not sure. It seems fine. You can be as, suspect as you want, but you're not
nothing definitive.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, he just looks over and just take care of that computer situation.
Well, what was wrong with it, really? I mean, he's kind of like looking at the terminal and he kind of like goes over it with a hand. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Just run a couple of diagnostics on it, and then there's a couple on this hall that I want us to check out before we get going. I'm gonna get Silas.
Why? What's in here that I need to be looking at?
Well, there could be some logs on what happened. We'll be able to recover some data on what's going on to help get a clear picture for the people on the Monarch to figure out what's wrong.
In here? Alright, okay, fine.
Yeah. I'll get you in just a second. We'll all get on and we'll leave. Let me take him, just get those checked out, and just take a few deep breaths. Alright?
Well, I don't want to pass out like I did earlier, and I fucking seriously don't want to look like Silas. Holy fuck, man, he's never gonna get any tail ever again. That guy used to, you guys used to slay it, man.
Yeah, but maybe it's just a sickness, and we can try to fix him. There's a lot we can do for people these days. So I don't know show up medicine, but we can put limbs back on, so maybe we can fix him. Fix his face.
Jesus, I hope so, man, for that guy's taste, or that guy's sake. Anyway, oh yeah, sure, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just come back soon, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Be safe, Burton. All right. Let me know if you hear anything crazy going on. Okay.
Yeah. As always, brother.
No, that's an he'll collect Silas and restrain him as best he can and start moving towards the shuttle.
Yeah. In a moment, too. Let's see.
I haven't noticed anything weird on this ship, right, other than the battle damage.
Not really. Hold on. It's helpful if I turn on dynamic lighting.
Potentially.
Yeah. So there's stairs up over here.
Yeah, it'll start.
That would be the silo, we'll say.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my thing's being all fucky. Let me refresh. It's like making me move like sideways and shit.
Oh.
For like Dragon Token. Yeah, he'll start, he'll kind of be pushing Silas along, and he'll in front of him so he can keep his hands.
Yeah, he barely gives you any resistance. It's just kind of, it's really like you're pushing around a little kid.
Yeah, and he'll push. He's just trying to like talk to him. It's gonna be okay, Silas. We're gonna fix you, okay? I know shit's fucked up for you right now, but it's just some kind of spaceborne pathogen or something. We're gonna get you to biological. We're gonna get you in, and they're gonna fix you up. Okay? We're gonna get you back to the same way you were. Don't worry about it.
As you're kind of moving, he stops, right, and he looks at you and says, "Yes, master. We will retake the moons. Zuul will re-rise, and we will take them and destroy our enemies."
What? What? Who is Zuul? What are you talking about, Silas? You can talk. What's going on? What happened to you, man?
Rebirth for the great victory, master.
No, it's not Master Silas. It's just Sam. It's just Sam, okay?
Yes, Master Sam.
Oh, shit. What's gotten into you? None of that sounds familiar to me at all. Right?
Do a lore roll, actually. Yeah, go ahead. This is a difficult roll, so 21 is what you're looking for. You can spend fate to add benefits and stuff. Yeah, nah, you don't know.
Don't worry about that side. Don't call me Master. Jesus, just Sam, okay? Just Sam, Silas, and we're gonna fix you. It's gonna be like this never happened.
Master, I would wish to see your face before we have victory. And he reaches out and very forcefully tries to like disconnect your helmet again. Go ahead and give me a hand-to-hand roll. Yeah, you're able to fight him off.
Quit fucking with me, Silas. And he is gonna pin the hand and says, "Look, you wanna call me Master, all this other shit? Then listen to me. Don't touch my fucking helmet again."
Yes, master, but we must look each other in the eyes before we have our great jihad against the interlopers.
We need to work on you a lot. Just keep going to the shuttle, okay? Let's go.
Yes, master. On to victory. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to the shuttle. Where's the shuttle at?
Let's say it's this way.
Yeah, so he pushes him along and has him in front.
Yeah, he doesn't give much resistance, really. You hear,
Clarke, this is Burton. Come in.
Clarke here, receiving you, Burton. What's going on?
There is a little something of interest. There is a unknown ship that has docked. I don't recognize it. It could have come from the Monarch, I suppose.
Unknown ship. Can you describe it? Where did it dock?
Let me send you the specifications right in the hangar. And he sends it, and it brings up this ship, kind of, not schematics necessarily, but actually probably like a video feed of it. It's completely alien. You can roll lore if you want. Difficult roll again. Yeah, you've never seen it before.
I don't think that's from the Monarch, Burton. They didn't hail or anything on approach?
They did not.
Fuck. If we have an open comm to the Monarch still, make them aware of the situation. I'm gonna... Shit. Make them aware of the situation and come try to meet me. We need to get out of here before these... whatever the fuck they are, get on board. They're not supposed to be here.
10-4, where are you gonna go?
I think we might... Maybe we'll try to let them pass? I don't know.
They're docked, sir.
Maybe they're gonna send some kind of exploratory party. I don't know. I'm not a fucking sergeant or anything, Burton. I'm sorry. Shit. Do they have any kind of comms links we can talk with? I don't know who they are.
I can try to open a communication channel for you, sir, if you would like.
Try, yeah. And he's gonna kind of pull Silas back a bit. And see if Burton can open that.
Burton says, yes, my lord. Opening it now. And you hear this kind of static on the other end. But it's open to something, you're pretty sure.
Hail, this is Samuel Clarke, lead engineer of Team 3 from the USS Monarch engineering team. Can I ask who I'm speaking with? Over. You're moving in on UNI occupied space.
Taikasaka. Datsugondai Taikatebitaka.
Can't understand you. Over. Do you...
And then the comms shut off.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Burton, arm yourself if you have something. Whatever tools you have. I don't think these guys are here to play nice. Over.
Master, I have no defensive weapons. Shall we meet them in glorious battle?
Burton, what the fuck has gotten into you? Use your multi-tool and protect yourself. Try to avoid these fucking guys, and let's see if we can sneak around them to the shuttle. Over.
It is better to die than to lay low. And Silas, we shall fight. Zuul commands it.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? No, listen, just get to the fucking shuttle. Enough of your nonsense. He's gonna get his own wrench out and he'll prod Silas. Come on, we're gonna go. Let's go. We're gonna try to get to the shuttle before they do whatever they're doing, okay?
We shall fight, master. I will be your bodyguard.
Yeah, and Clarke just shakes his head, not knowing what the fuck's going on. He just starts pushing Silas. So he's gonna try to pull through into the hangar and confront whatever's there, or get around it if he can.
Yeah, one sec. Yeah, you get out of this area and then into the hangar, and you see your small shuttle in the distance. I don't know how this... Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Cool. Can you see?
Yes.
the ship would be this way. It's just outside, and there's this creature. You see it walking around. Has this huge rifle. It's very to describe it. It's kind of like a oh man, kind of like an anthropod a bit, and it has this huge weapon. It doesn't. It's just kind of walking towards you very slowly.
Yeah, he kind of keeps the wrench to his side. He'll kind of like attach it to his belt, and he'll hold his hands up, kind of again in peace. He's got one hand on Silas's back. He says, "If it's walking towards it, don't shoot, please. Listen, we're not armed. We're not enemies." And he's just holding his hand up. He's trying to speak to it. English? You and I, basic English? Anything? Do you speak it? And he's like trying to talk to it.
Give me a perception roll with a hardship. Or no, sorry, I'm sorry, persuasion.
Oh shit.
A 7. So it's a 7. It doesn't say anything, but it draws this or it kind of points the rifle at you. And Silas says, "I will fight it, master," and begins to run at it.
Silas, what the fuck? And he doesn't go for his wrench right away. He's like trying to talk Silas down. Silas, stop! And you know, whatever happens at that point.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to see
shit.
So it just like shoots, and you see this like, and this huge like laser blast. You've seen like laser rifles and stuff, but this is something else, and it hits Silas, and he disintegrates as he's running towards it, like straight disintegration.
Yeah, and he sees that and like, is there any cover near here?
Yeah, you can take cover. There's like these things right here cover. I pointed at my screen. I don't know why those things are cover. Yeah.
Yeah, he stands up for a second and again tries one more time. Look, we're not hostile. What the fuck? And he puts his hands up like, again, surrender. And if it looks like he's gonna charge, it up the rifle and shoot again.
It just walking towards you kind of slowly. It doesn't seem to have any like fear of you.
Yeah, he holds his hands up. If again at any point looks like it's gonna try to shoot him, he'll go for the cover. But,
yeah, it's gonna take a shot at you.
Yeah, he will dive for the cover then.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a 10 cover. So it's going to shoot, though. Oops. Yeah, don't get hit by this. I would say you're probably, we'll just say medium range. -10. Range. It misses. It shoots and it just hits something next to you and just this massive explosion.
Yeah, he covers his head. Jesus fucking Christ, and he's looking around. How far to my shuttle basically to dead sprint?
Oh, it's past him over this way.
Okay. What's this layout look like? Is there anything hanging? Are there any control panels? Anything like that?
Yeah, there's various control panels. It's like a kind of a derelict hangar, so there's all kinds of things that are broke and fucked up everywhere. There's computer terminals. There's plenty of those. There's you can access a lot of different things around you. Anything you probably could think of in a derelict hangar would be there.
So basically, this is pressurized right now. Yeah?
It is, definitely.
So could I depressurize it?
Maybe. With a sysops, a successful sysops roll, you definitely could under pressure.
Ooh, I'll try.
Don't forget your fate points.
Yep. What does fate do?
So if you want to just spend them, the easiest thing is it'll just give you a benefit to your roll. For 1.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it, let's try it, because I don't know how I'm running past it.
And if you spend them, they come back, right? So.
Yes, I will spend 1, and I will roll. This is ops.
That's a good roll. You grab. How does it look as you depressurize the hangar suddenly?
So, utilizing the fate, I guess, there's a control panel next to me, and from understanding the schematics, I know that this is one of the main control panels for the hangar. And so while he's charging a shot or moving forward, I dive towards the panel and quickly smash one of the buttons on screen and release pressurization in the room.
You release pressurization in the room, you're... and you kind of look in the distance and you see the 2 shuttles that are there kind of like, just like they're shaking. As the space is pulling them against, and just they kind of rip apart as they do that, and just all this debris just like blasts everywhere in the shuttle towards the outside. You see the mercenary go flying backwards, and he goes with the debris out into space, and I want you to make an athletics roll.
Alright.
Oh man, you're good at that. Yeah, you're able to grab onto something as kind of the depressurization. You're just kind of holding on, kind of like doing the whole Total Recall thing, as you're like, you know.
I'll try to get to a paddle and you know. Return
I'd say with
pressure
that roll, you definitely can.
Yeah, I'll try to return the pressure and then slump to the fucking ground after almost dying and watching Silas die. And lays there. Oh shit. And he gets up. Jesus Christ.
Clarke, this is Burton.
Burton, this is Clarke. Over.
Did you defeat our enemies in glorious battle?
I don't know what you're on about, Burton, but they're gone, I think.
Great victory to you, Master. I will come and stand by your side in your glory.
We're gonna fix you, Burton, I promise. Silas is gone.
Ha!
Just get here.
He was a weakling. I will be there soon.
Copy. And he cuts comms and... Oh shit. And our shuttle also got fucked, right?
Oh yeah, they both got torn to pieces.
He's gonna get back on comms to try to contact the Monarch again.
Yeah, you get a comm link to the Monarch.
This is Engineer Clarke, Team 3 to Monarch, over.
Affirmative, Engineer. How can we help you?
One of my crewmen is dead. The other one is ranting about glorious victory and moons. There was an alien intrusion on the ship that killed my crewman and attempted to shoot me down. Our shuttle's been destroyed. We need pickup. Over.
Affirmative, Engineer. We will be with you shortly.
Thank you, Monarch. Clarke out. Cut the comms and lean against the wall and hold his head. This can't be fucking happening. isn't happening.
Engineer Clarke, this is Burton. I'm almost with you. I would love to see your face. Please take off your helmet so we can exalt your victory together.
Just get here, Burton, and we'll see. Over.
Give me a sec. Grab Burton's token. Where are you, Burton? Yes. Yeah, it doesn't take too long for Burton to kind of head in behind you. He walks over. Ah, Master! A great victory!
Just stow that shit, Burton. Save it for when the Monarch picks us up, okay?
Ah, let me see your face! And he walks over and tries to grab your helmet.
And he pushes him and what's the obsession with having to see?
Let me see your face! And he like tries to get you. Go ahead and give me a hand-to-hand roll. Ooh. He grabs your helmet and is able to rip it off your head as you're kind of like perhaps a bit like messed up, just not paying attention, not able to defend yourself. Ah! Those are strong eyes, Master. And you see his eyes are red.
He's breathing in really shitty air, presumably on this terrible ship. Jesus, Burton, what the fuck is your problem?
Ah, you are the Master. We will take back the moons for Zuul.
Just sit down. The Monarch's team is coming soon, and we'll fix you. We're gonna.
He doesn't sit down. He kneels before you, and I will kneel to you, Master. Of course, your victory was great today.
And he kind of puts his hands to his head. I don't understand. You just wait there, okay?
Yes, Master.
Reinforcements are coming. Whatever you want to fucking rationalize it as. And Clarke leans up against the wall and starts rubbing his temples.
How long will we wait for this armada to destroy our enemies and retake the 3 moons of Zuul?
I don't know. Probably 5-10 minutes.
Ah! Our victory will be quick!
Yeah, it will be grand and glorious and all those things you keep saying. But who is Zuul? Where are these moons that you're talking about, Burton?
Ah, beyond the horizon sun, in the galaxy of the Starfire. We will rise up once again as our ancestors did and destroy the Defiler.
Right. Yeah. We'll laugh about this later. Trust me.
He nods, and you kind of notice he cuts the voice. That girl, she was asking about, what other people you've dated, and I said, I said no one, but that was clearly a lie. I think she's gonna like you.
Burton.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember anything that you've done in the last 20 minutes?
Yeah, of course. I ran diagnostics on that shitty computer back there. There's nothing to it. And I came back out here. We're in the hangar. Where's Silas, anyway?
Burton, sit down, okay?
Shit, I'm kneeling. Ow, this hurts. Okay, yeah.
Just try to relax, okay? The Monarch's sending people. I'm just gonna tell you, man, you're saying weird shit, and so was Silas. So I know you're with me now, but you weren't with me.
What do you mean? I wasn't saying. I mean, listen. Okay, she's not. I would say probably, if I'm being serious, she's a 6.
We're
but
not talking about the fucking girl, Burton. Okay, that's great. Thank you for going to bat for me, but we're not. We're talking about you. You're not. Girls and shit, that's not weird. Talking about interplanetary conquest and shit when all we ever do is drink and talk about women, that's fucking weird, and that's what you were doing.
What are you talking about? You've been fucking playing some video. What game did you get for the PlayStation 100, huh?
Burton, if I was lying to you, would I be this upset? Silas is dead, Burton. You see that pile over there? Oh, no, never mind. It got sucked out with the fucking alien that boarded this ship.
What are you talking about, dude? Come on, dude. Seriously, chill.
I'll show you. Come here. And he will go over to bring up the video feed.
He walks over. He's very nonchalant. All right, fine.
Now, he goes to bring it up. You showed me this. This happened. This docked. They were just here. Okay? They were just here. I was with Silas, and there was something on that ship with like a fucking bug thing, some kind of alien. It shot Silas, it melted him, and it tried to kill me, and the whole time you were yelling about glorious victory and shit over the comms. I fucking shit you not, I have record of it. I will show you when we're back on the ship, but please, right now, just sit down.
I'm chill, man.
Okay?
I'm chill. I mean, this is hard. This floor is hard, man. It hurts my ass. At least let me stand up, alright?
Okay, but don't fucking freak out on me.
I'm not
okay?
freaking out, man. You're the one freaking out. I'm fine. Hey, look, man. You need a little bit of a break, alright? Just like a little R&R. You know, maybe we'll get Vanessa over when we get back, and you need to decompress, bro.
I will. I'll take her out. We'll go have whatever this shit is they're serving in the slop that they had in the cafeteria, and I'll take her out to something when we're back on Mars. But listen, Burton, just try to think clear, okay?
I'm clear, man. There's no problem. And there's like and he looks down to oh yeah, it's there's a ship coming in.
Great. Okay. Is he armed with anything?
He has the same kind of stuff you have, like a wrench and stuff. He's like a computer geek. He doesn't have really anything.
So yeah, just look. Those guys might be a bit on edge because of what I told them, so just be chill when they come in, okay? It's probably gonna be a security team from the Mars.
Hey, I don't know, man. This is a weird ship. I don't recognize it.
I'm sorry, what? It's not the Monarch?
I don't know. He like patches it over to you, and he's like, "Do you recognize that ship?" You don't. It's not the same one though, right? It's something different than the last one that docked.
All right.
Actually, dude, there's 2 ships. It's not just one. And they're coming in fucking hot, man. They're gonna crash.
What? And he goes to look at the hangar bay entrance.
Yeah, and you kind of look out into space and you see these 2 objects getting close. Just they're like, it's almost like you're not there. They're coming in. Oh fuck, they're gonna hit us broadside, man.
Get your 0G, get your mask back on for the oxygen. Get your mask back on, and he goes.
He looks and he's like, I don't know. It's not here, dude. Where is it? And as that happens, the ship just like rocks, and you can give me an athletics roll to try to get your helmet back on as this happens. Yep. You get yours back on. Burton goes flying backwards. He does not have his helmet on, and there's just like the strong like sucking sensation. You know, it's kind of being decompressed, but they all kind of, it doesn't hit as hard as you thought because they both come in the the hangar at the same time. They kind of go through whatever it is. There's kind of like this force field that keeps it from being depressurized, and they both kind of come in through it, and they just like skid through all this like debris and everything from the other ships that got destroyed, and they just kind of like and kind of crash into each other in the walls as they it kind of just slides in violently.
Fuck! And he rolls a bit, and he looks over to Burton.
Burton is laying on the ground. He's like, don't worry, Master. I will protect you, Master. I will fight them.
Stay down.
He just stands up, and you see the hatch just it's like damaged, obviously, in one ship, and you see someone step out.
What the?
And it is this creature, and it has like tentacles like hanging out of its face, blue glowing eyes, and it's got almost like what you would see in a old pirate hat, and it has these two like pistols, and it's like backpedaling a bit and like aiming at the other ship as it comes towards you. It doesn't even seem to mind you almost.
Yeah, and he'll try to restrain Burton, thinking Burton's gonna try to go fucking hog wild.
Yeah, he's like, I will fight them for the 3 moons.
No, fucking stay here, god damn it! This is none of our fucking business. And he's like, I'm trying to get like a chokehold on.
Yeah, you've got him secured. Yeah, for sure. And this thing is just coming back, and you hear, and then you, be wary, they come.
What the fuck are you?
Be wary, they come. Hide before you die.
Come on, Burton, let's go, Burton. And he just starts dragging.
You back up, and these guys come out of the other shuttle, and he's like takes both pistols, and he's shooting them at once, and they have these big rifles, and there's this firefight going on all around you, basically.
Yeah, he's just trying to hunker down, keeping Burton secure. He's like behind a wall or something. Fuck, and he's looking around, and the tentacle one didn't shoot him immediately, so he's looking for something to either drop from the hangar or do something to hit these guys.
Yeah, there's no. You guys are so pinned down, and like the creature is like, we need to go down a side. Where can we go? Hurry! And you, as he says that, one of them just shoots him in the chest, and he kind of backpedals like and returns fire. And his guns aren't like laser blasts; they're these like, you kind of see them as like these tiny needles, and one of them just goes through this one's eye, and he just drops, but there's no, you don't even see any blood, but you're able to escape through a side hallway back. Let me switch the scene real quick as you kind of go back into the... I've been shot,
Yeah, and he'll try to secure the door behind him. He'll throw Burton down, and he'll say, Burton, if you get up, I'll disown you from my army. I'll call you a coward in front of fucking Zuul or whatever. So stay put, okay? No glorious victory if you don't stay there.
He's just kneeling. Yes, my master.
Fuck. Looks over this tentacle thing, kind of puts me against the wall. I fix things, not people. I can try to close it. It's gonna hurt like hell.
I cannot believe I have been taken this way. The order is all upside down. They are coming for us all at once. Destroy us, and the worlds will collide. Damn. You are a leader of men, then. This one follows you? Ugh.
It's not like that. I'm just an engineer. I just fix things, okay? I had a team and it went fucking bad. I don't know what happened. What race are you from? What part of space?
Far from here. This is. He looks at something, basically on his wrist, and you see there's these. It lights up with these blue kind of symbols, and you can't read them. And he's like, "Oh, this is Earth 2320. I'm very off track. An Earthling. I did not think it would come to this." And the tentacles like writhe in front of his face.
Look, I have a team coming here from my ship. If you can hold on, we can probably fix you.
No, the team, the ship that is destroyed outside, that is floating in space. No one's coming for you, except those epochs, the Murder Guild. They're coming for me, and they'll kill you too.
The Monarch's gone. The whole ship. There was 2,000 people on this ship.
They're all gone. Yes, and soon you will be too if you do not choose life. Choose a life beyond your own to learn of many things, beyond the stars, beyond time, beyond space. You could take my place. You have to fight those that would bring the worlds together and destroy them all.
What are you talking about? I've heard about moons and now this shit. I don't even know who you are.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Take my guns. Take my chronometer. Join the stars. Fight against those that would bring the worlds together. I could tell you could do it. Or else, if all is lost. It's, they're coming for us all. It's time for a new revolution. He basically peels off this watch, essentially, it's what it looks like to you, and he kind of tosses it to you. Put it on, hurry!
Fuck. Fine, and he straps it around his gear.
What would be like your most mechanical prized possession, like something that you would use in everyday, something like super important to your work?
Oh, I mean, God, it's tough. Probably multi-tool, things with like diagnostic scanners and that's something that can handle many different tests in just one instrument.
Yeah, as you pick this thing up, it turns into that, except like highly advanced from what you can tell. It's something you've never really. You understand how to use it at the same time of not understanding how it is a thing.
What? And he looks it over.
I can't believe they got the drop on me. All right. Well, you can have my guns. I guess I will be very sad to die without even a weapon. And you hear clank, clank, clank as they're trying to get through the door.
Fuck. Keep one then. Help me while you're still alive if they're gonna get through. And he will take one. It's not knowing much about.
Yeah, it's completely, you don't understand. Burton says, "I will fight for you, my lord." Good. We need all the help we can get. It'll take some time to recalibrate to you. This button, and he points to a blue button. It will take you. There's no time to calculate a specific course. You must go.
Whatever you say, man. Let's try not to die here, okay? Fuck.
You will see many worlds as I did. I used to be just a innkeeper, and now I have saved thousands, millions maybe. But my time is gone. Go, be on your way. Explore the space and time around us. Go.
He'll hit the crumb, whatever he needs to hit on.
Yeah, you hit the blue button basically, and at that time the door begins to open, kind of like how the blast doors in Star Wars open as Luke and Leia are trying to, just kind of goes up like to their ankle, and there's like, and then like he's kind of, it's just like mayhem in there as it begins to open. And suddenly you feel very lightheaded, and you're like looking around. It almost seems like you're in water, and you just hear a boom splash as you fall, and suddenly you fall in this water, and you look around, and you're in your suit, and you're in the middle of some sort of water somewhere. And I'll let you end it at that. Go ahead and how you respond as you're who knows where.
Yeah, and he splashes in the water. He looks around and sees the bubbles. And he turns the headlamp on his suit and looks around. What the fuck? Where am I? Where am I?
And as you wonder where you are, the screen fades to black. And that's it. That is all.